Like, I don't know any of these people, and like going on Twitch is like vulnerable as hell.
And now I rest from Justin Bieber's stream and move up to the next streamer to troll, rage bait, and try to make them feel shit about themselves. User 4206969. So for those of you who are not aware, Justin Bieber announced last week that he's gonna start streaming on Twitch every single day.
We're gonna be doing this pretty much every day, so make sure you tune in. It's gonna be awesome. These are the guys backstage. Say hi.
He promoted it all over his social media platforms with over like what 400, 500 million followers combined all together. And he's getting like 10,000 viewers, which raises a lot of question marks on how are the other people, how does he not have more than the people? He's much more popular than the regular streamers. Well, the top high-end streamers nowadays. Why do they have more question mark? Viewbot question mark? 100%, without a doubt. Majority of the high streamers are viewbotting. That is not allegations, that is just the truth. Since Justin only has like 9,000, 10,000 people watching him when he literally, it's a very huge move, and a lot of people who are obsessed with him would love to watch his streams, but only 10,000 organic are watching. But anyways, it's been promoted everywhere. Dan lost his mind. For the people who do not follow him, you get a notification that Justin Bieber is live. He does talk to the chat, he does talk to the stream one-on-one, but majority of the time, from what I've seen, he has been, it's like a third person. It's like a show, it's like just hangouts, cameras everywhere, and, just talking to his friends or playing basketball or some sort of sport. And as an A-list celebrity, he knows not to check the comments section. He just posts. I bet he doesn't even read any of the comments on Instagram, Facebook, X, whatever platform he's on. He just posts and, let it hit the algorithm and let people yap in the comment section. Whoever wants to like, do whatever you want to do. How do I know this? Well, 45.2K subscribers on YouTube is not a joke. A-list celebrity type of shit. I'm at a stage where I'm not considering myself, I am an A-list celebrity. Like I said, 45K is not a joke. I try not to read the comment section as much as well. But anyways, Justin, he just couldn't help himself on being live. His phone was in his hands, the chat was there. Conversation ran dry with his friends, whatever. It was itching him to check and see what people think about the whole stream. And little Timmy's who came back from school with Cheetos hands really got to him.
Like, I don't know any of these people, and like going on Twitch is like vulnerable as hell, because like people who just feel shitty about themselves project, and then they like write mean ass things, you know what I mean? Like, it's already hard enough to put yourself out there, and then you gotta read like, oh man, like,
oh, Justin is going into a war zone, going into the battlefield, and he's like, guys, why are we fighting? Let's all be friends. Why are you being so violent towards each other? Justin, that is how the internet is. It is a battlefield. It is a war zone. These people are called trolls and rage baiters. I don't think Justin has ever dealt with them. He's dealt with a lot of paparazzi, but doesn't have much information about rage baiters and trolls. So he gets to him. He's still a beginner to this whole thing. Now, each of these trolls and rage baiters come in different type of level, and they want to start a war with you. That is how they get off. And how you deal with this situation is silent treatment. You don't acknowledge their existence. That's how you get away with. Now, some may quit easily, some may not, but end of the day, you do not respond. And the only way you got to deal with this whole thing is, Justin, just don't say anything. Or if you want to say something, fight violence with... You learn this down the path. I used to care about the comments a lot, like hate comments to be fair, but it just doesn't get me anymore. So, some of them do, if they're like too mean, but not the point. My point is, like, they want to start a war with you, and if you respond saying, what color is your Bugatti, you loser, you absolute donkey, you're not hurting them. You're actually turning them on and on. They're like Mr. Chow. That's the way I see trolls on internet. Mr. Chow from Hangover. They're mentally ill. They're psychopaths. I want you to imagine how Mr. Chow laughs.
Funny fat guy falls on face.
That's how they are whenever you respond to their comments saying, what color is your Bugatti?
I read a comment. It was like the night after I was playing basketball. I was exhausted as hell. And they were like, Justin's not his exuberant. He'll never be his exuberant self ever again. Like he's lost his like charisma. I was like, what? I just played basketball last night. I'm just tired. Like, and we're talking about emotional things. So like, of course I'm gonna be like, it's not always like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But like, then I start getting in my head, like, man, did I lose my
that's
bro.
so fucked up.
did I lose my charisma and like
Your exuberance.
my exuberance? Like I have a zest for life, and like it just sucks that you can have a million people say the nicest things, and then the one comment
Gets in the heart.
gets in there, bro.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry, bro.
Now, this has nothing to do with the subject, but his friends saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry that you're going through Twitch's comment section and they're being mean to you," is hilarious to me.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry, bro.
But hey, they are sensitive people. This is a sensitive group, and they have sensitive conversations, as I've watched multiple clips because I have no life and I see it on Twitter. I'm on Twitter 24/7, and I've seen multiple clips from, Justin saying a lot of things sensitive. So there's nothing wrong with that. I just found this whole thing hilarious saying that. But end of the day, we're all humans, and to be fair, no matter how many times people tell you that, oh, I'm expert handling hate comments, still some comments would get to the person. Sometimes it does get to me as well, as I know I told you, A-list celebrity, but I'm still humble, and I still read every single comment that you guys leave on this YouTube channel. I'm not kidding. Literally every single one. That is what I do when I wake up first thing in the morning. I refresh the page to see how the videos are doing, and I go to the comment section and I read each and every one, and I, get on my belly and swing my legs like a bitch. Like yesterday, what made my morning was this comment over here really got to me, and it really motivated me to, get up my ass and just make more videos and yap for longer, even though most of the times, I'm burnt out. I'm literally burnt out. But, end of the day, it is what it is. All of us are going through this shit, and I need to make this YouTube work. That's why you've been seeing my face like fucking... Fuck. Like 3 times a day or something. Holy shit, this is actually starting to hurt. Let me relocate it. Shut up! Okay. We're good now. Now, Justin was right on one thing. People who are doing good in life, they're not going to take time out of their life to come and hate comment you. The possibility of that is like 1%. People who usually come and hate comment, they do this to every creator. They're just looking for anything, even if it's, there's nothing wrong with it. They're going to fucking create a problem with it, and they're gonna absolutely shit on you. Mr. Beast is one of those guys who has to deal with this shit every single day, as haters are everywhere. The things we went over, those were serious things that, Mr. Beast fucked up with, but the majority of the things, like, he just... end of the line is you cannot make everyone happy, so just be yourself and do what you gotta do. Now on this channel, I get like 1% to 5% of the comments are hate comments. I read like a little bit of it, and I see they're yapping, you suck, your balls are probably small, whatever the shit they're talking about. I read like one line, I'll just like skip to the next one. I don't can finish it because there's just no point of it. But on the second channel, I post regularly over there. If you didn't know, I post like 1 to 3 minute videos, shortcuts of some of the videos from this channel, and some things that I don't talk about on this channel. The hate comments are a lot, not gonna lie, and it's weird. It's very weird because 50% like, 50% dislike. That's usually the ratio for my likes and dislikes on the other channel. I don't know why. It's not like I'm a different person on the second channel. I think the people I'm getting pushed to on the other side, I'm just getting pushed to rage baiters and trolls. But I'm trying to figure out why, on the second channel, there's just so much hate. I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna push me to more audiences, but let's see what happens. Anyways, just wanted to yap about this. More videos over here. Like, subscription, it actually helps out the channel a lot. Much appreciated. You take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.